But you can hear me speaking. You good though. I gotta turn this up and get my DJ. Hold on.
Imagine smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising blue Bahama waters. No welfare supporters. More conscious
So the way we raise our daughters.
Life is over.
Nas was saying some shit.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna stop that. What we doing? Hey, it's sad that we only on. It's sad that we only on episode
9?
9. We technically did like 11 or 12, but
Yeah.
this is bad. If we don't know we'll do single numbers, motherfuckers be like, we on episode 367. Listen. So the fact that I'm like, hold on, this episode 9, we'll be dropping the other one tomorrow. Yeah, so this episode 9.
We almost hit double digits though, you know? Accomplishment coming.
The goal is that dub.
That dub. So we almost halfway.
Halfway there.
Yeah.
Welcome to IBI.
IBI, intellectual but ignorant.
Yeah, man, we here. What else can I say, man? It's been a little minute, but I got some special guests here. Y'all see my ski mask villains, but these is my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real family right here. I love these girls. And we had to, really, this is an organic conversation, but, you know, it's kind of, these are like some close friends of mine. I call them the Splash Sisters. Not like that, though. But just, you know, the Splash Sisters was like, because, you know, they call me Draymond Curry. So it all correlate together. But see, we're going to get into why they call me Draymond Curry. Why I call them the Splash Sisters. You know what I'm saying? But what I can say is, welcome back to IBI. If you're tuning in, I appreciate you as always. But, yeah, this episode, man, I don't even know where to start because, brother, Boogie, you got, I want to tell you, we tried shrooms this past weekend together.
About time.
But it wasn't really shrooms. You gave us the chocolate bar shit.
Yeah, it was shrooms. You just took it in the bar form.
But it say mind
bar.
Yeah, it's the mind bar one. So
Yeah.
like, I feel like it's different effects. Is it different effects from regular shrooms?
Nah, I mean it's different type of shrooms. It's like za and
OG.
yeah, it's different ones. That was more like the za though.
Yeah, because that shit was strong as fuck.
It was strong.
Like, to the point where, dog, I feel like that bitch still on me. Like, we took it Sunday. It's been, I'm not saying it's not really on me, of course, but of course you have this peak, right?
Yeah.
It's been, about 48
It got a little
hours?
lag.
Yeah, and so I feel like I still been hearing voices.
You ain't hearing no voices, bro. Don't be scaring folks on the shrooms.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't hear voices. I haven't been hearing voices like the past. I haven't been hearing voices as far as like the past 48 hours. But during the peak, I heard
That Sunday.
No, I heard Mako. Oh God!
Don't go upstairs.
Dog, I heard it. I ain't telling you like this. I heard him like Mako. So, and then we was in the crib, and I'm like, I'm tripping. But what they don't know is that I just told them earlier today. I was like, what y'all don't know is, because they said out of everybody, I had the worst trip. But
You probably did.
but I've been calling that, like, I've been telling them, I ain't taking it, I'm gonna go left. Y'all don't know what I be thinking. So, not saying I had like the worst trip, because I'm laughing how I was laughing when I was on this shit, but a little worse. We was super good, like goofy.
Yeah.
That's what I can say I enjoyed about it. Yeah. It was just, it hit you when it hit you. Like, I think everybody's experience is different.
Facts.
I still seen different confirmations that I needed to see, like, that will only speak out to me, that I needed to, like, kind of know. It's like, damn, like, you a king, or like little things like that. And of course I still gonna make them. And so then whole time it was just an experience. But I wanted to bring it up because you the one who gave it to us. And
I did.
They don't know that. But that's all good. Yeah, I had to tell them, like, yeah, he the one who gave us them shrooms. And of course you got to do it around people you're comfortable with.
Facts.
I also heard you shouldn't be scared of yourself when you take them. And I was super comfortable around them to take them. And I think it was all our first time taking them together. And it was definitely.
It got to be a good environment, good group of people, for sure.
It was an experience.
That's a
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think we'll ever forget that. Like that shit was crazy, bro. Like I even
This nigga crying.
No, that shit was so funny. It was so many parts. Like this shit just had me rolling, bro. And yeah, like I said, I feel like that bitch still on my back. All right? But we still had to get this episode going because this is a very important episode to me. And we kind of been talking about it for a while. Like these are people, you know, they're like my neighbors in a sense. And if you know me, you know I'm very protective with these girls. Like I got friends who like, man, when you gonna? Ain't gonna be around the neighbors. And I be telling them never. You know, you'll never get around them.
It's not happening.
Yeah, I'm like that, like protector in a sense.
I know what type of nigga you are.
They're my sisters. Like, yeah, like no relations, none of that. But you know, they threw me a oop I'll never forget. And you know, me just being, I can be a lover sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody at this table know. But then I can also be like, I'm either 0 to 100 type person. Like I'm I either like you or I don't like you. And so that's kind of one of them things. And so, like I said, they've been around me for a long, you know, they call me Draymond Curry. Them the Splash Sisters, you know. Splash Sister 1, Splash Sister 2.
Splash Sisters.
Yeah, Splash Sister 1, of course, is the oldest. The 2 is younger, but they're so, like, you know, we met in the building through a while ago, about 2 years ago, and we just clicked. And it was on some thoughtfulness, like, I just realized they was thoughtful people. And,
Genuine vibes.
Genuine, you know what I'm saying? I think I invited, it was probably 2 weeks before my birthday. And I was like, y'all need to come to my birthday party. And it was a good energy. And from there, we just been locked in. What can I say? The bad news is they could be moving, like lease could be in it. And that's why it was like we was planning on doing this episode because we just be having conversations just about you know, my girl's under some pressure right now. And that's why that's why they got that's why they got these ski masks on too. Because you know they gotta keep the cover low.
Shit real.
Shit is real. And the pressure I'm talking about, ain't nobody after them nothing because that's not the issue. But it's like a pressure where if you think you going through pressure when it comes to I wanna say what's life, like decisions, you know what I'm saying? Like you never really look at somebody. It's kind of like put yourself in somebody else's shoes,
right?
Because I'm usually good when it comes to I'm good when it comes to like you know, confident people, like making like look at the positive side to it. They also love hookah. This hookah thing. At the same time, it's like what was that? I was just saying like, oh yeah, the pressure. And the pressure kind of got something to do with, you know, my girls, in a sense, they got, you know, they come from a different background where marriage and, you know, finding a husband is the main priority. You know what I'm saying?
Cultural difference.
Yeah, and so kind of where I'm from, it's a little different, like how I was raised. And so
how most niggas was raised.
Yeah, most niggas, how we raised is like totally different, like the way of thinking. And so I just wanted this conversation to be heard from, you know, everybody. You know, I just wanted people to kind of get a piece of this conversation because they be having me like just all the way just fucked up. And yeah, so just to kind of get into it, like, yeah. So I know I'm all over the place. I want to say we can kind of start where the pressure is. Like, let's say they got to get, or at least ending in about a month. So the pressure is they kind of got to go back home to where they from and, you know, kind of find a husband. Now, the religion, y'all Muslim, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so being Muslim, what I do understand, because I don't know all the answers, but, you know, you're supposed to be a virgin till you married. Like, find your husband, no boyfriends. They don't do boyfriends in the Muslim thing. And, Jerry, you like what, 17% Muslim?
50.
50?
50.
Because I brought him here to check your card, too. Because he used to wear, what you call it?
My kufi. I used to wear a kufi.
Yeah, but...
Just cuz, though.
Wow,
yeah.
Just cuz, though. You heard that? Who's doing that?
Just cuz, though.
Who's doing that? And so I'm like, yo, what you doing? Like, that's what you want? You know what I'm saying? Because if a real one come up to you, it's like, I look at it as like, it's like gangbanging. You know, what set you from? You know what I'm saying?
No, I got checked a couple times with my kufi on.
I'm glad you did.
Not even checked, but nigga be like, like assalamu alaikum, and I forget they talking to me. I'm like, nigga, who you talking to?
But you playing a dangerous game though with them folks though.
But that's really like when you're walking around and you're wearing that.
Yeah,
It's disrespectful not to say.
I'll say it back. Salaikum salam. I know my knowledge
In
though.
our culture, we gotta greet another.
Yeah, yeah, all the time.
No matter what.
I hear it. I used to hear it all the time.
I
when I
feel like
learned.
it's levels to the Muslim community though. Like you got some. I don't know why it's like niggas like you. Then you got the real level. You know, it's
The
like
one born into it versus the one that converted to it.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
True. But that's what all religions though.
I feel like in our religion, like you could be 17%, but nobody's gonna judge you. You know, ever.
Yeah,
You can still be a 17% Muslim. People are still gonna say "Assalamu alaikum" to you. Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know?
That's love. See,
That's why I fought with my Muslims, because the Christians don't treat people like that.
what we not gonna do is though on this podcast because we never want to talk about religion and politics. I ain't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
They're gonna start calling me anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
But it is, you know, we are called intellectual but ignorant, you know, and I always remind our listeners, you know, it's not a politically correct conversation. We just talking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this kind of what this conversation was about, you know, like in the Christian community, people do be victim blaming, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And it's
You
kinda
did this? You ain't no real Christian?
it's more a little different over here, but that's kind of how we raised. Also, one of the difference can be, you know, like I said with them, is you find your husband. You know what I'm saying? Not your boyfriend. You save this to your husband, and so for instance, like they have siblings, right? They're like the middle kid. Y'all the middle. Yeah, and so
How many siblings y'all got?
There's 10 of us.
God damn.
yeah, so if it's 10 of y'all,
6 and 5.
and
5
they,
and 6.
yeah, and so they in the middle. And so it's a line. All right, they got 2 older sisters ahead of them and a brother. All right, it's 3 in front of y'all.
There's 4 in front of me.
Okay.
I'm the fifth.
Oh yeah, and
So
so
it's 3 girls, 1 boy.
and so of course y'all in the middle. They in the mid-20s.
Okay.
Age. And I just want to kind of because it kind of could be a lot if you keep them. But I wanted to just say like they're next in line to be married. Okay, because of the siblings in front of them.
So all the ones in front of you married.
They're married.
So you got to be next.
I'm next.
It's time.
I'm on the hot
The
seat
pressure
right
on
now.
you.
You got to find a husband by tomorrow.
Facts.
But see, the thing about that is, it's like, you know, they've been out here in Atlanta. You know, we the home of the free. And so where they stay at, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you know, you see different things out here. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And not saying that from their parents' side, I think they've been playing. Now it's time for us to find your husband. We gave y'all time versus, you know, why, you know, like what y'all doing out here in the first place, but we got a husband for y'all out here.
So it's more so like they gave them a chance to do it on your own, but now they more so like they gonna do it for
Who
you.
do you got for us?
Yeah.
And we don't have
Damn.
anybody.
Yeah.
So it's like it's time to lock.
That's rough.
Yeah, but also, you know, just in different, you know, cultures, like, you know, what we don't do in the black community, it's a few things we don't do. As far as like, we big on kicking motherfuckers out of the house at 18.
Get out, college, military,
Yeah, go get out.
out the house.
Your mind is like, damn, I can't wait to move out at 18. Fuck what you got put up.
Right.
I gotta get a job, go to college, get in more debt. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of little shit that's kind of backwards versus, you know, some cultures is like, come build yourself, grow. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna combine you with this family and we're gonna grow this thing together. It's a system in a sense, but it works. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they know their situation works, but it's a pressure that's like, I hit them with the saying like, well, in 3 months you wouldn't be worried about nothing. You know, what you worry about today? But in reality, they gonna be deep in it in 3 months.
Right.
Like, they have to find their husband, get married and kids probably sometimes within a month. You know, like
Damn.
in the sense like you got.
So even if you don't really know, bro, like that, the pressure is.
I mean, you could have time to get to know somebody typically, but
But really,
Because
your dad or your
dad
person
can
already
set it up.
did the background check.
So he know he
You already
good.
know
They
he
good background.
Whatever he gotta do.
sometimes
and
they
now
set you up with family, like other people we know.
Somebody
Other
already
times
know.
it's like you find your own dude and then you bring him home and then like
Yo, this is crazy because I just started watching Game of Thrones, and this shit sound like some Game of Thrones shit.
They
Like
do. They
I'm
keep
glad
it in
you.
the family.
That's the greatest show of all time.
I just started watching that shit. I'm on season 3. That's crazy.
No, that shit amazing. It's just like that. It is like that, and
But it's
this-
also very different because
minus the incest.
we're not allowed to have boyfriends. So how would you like?
No.
how
Know
would I
what you
start
like
dating
or
if I
yeah.
don't have a boyfriend?
Right.
My dad would be like, here, talk to this nice gentleman. He's cool, and then you like.
More than likely, they
Okay.
got some money too, though. Like, you can't come and have slipping. So all y'all niggas like, man, y'all need to have that bag. You feel me?
Your family ain't in a good enough situation to even step to that.
Yeah, but then some, love overpower things sometimes. In
That's
my
true.
opinion. Look, I mean, money matters, but I want to say, feelings too, and that's kind of we gonna get in that too because I feel like we kind of in different times. Yeah. Like you got social media, and what I can say about them is they not afraid to like, look like or some shit like this. Kind of go against the grain, like in their religion you're supposed to cover up.
Right.
Growing up, the girls that covered up, you don't talk to them. You walk the other way. The girls who like literally cover, you just see their eyes. In their mind, we like where we from. We like that's a good girl. But come to find out, those girls are the eaters.
That nigga lunch. Nigga eater, he ate it for lunch. Bitch on my body, I.
In a sense, they the ones that's going. And I just had to tell my brother because I didn't know that. Them the ones they said is the dots. But, yeah, but the one we gonna take that out. We gonna take that over. We good. And so at the same time, those the ones are the thoughts, right?
Yeah.
So when they put me down there, I'm just thinking like, damn, I never knew that. And so in Atlanta they kind of don't wear their what's it called?
Hijab. Cover up. They got to cover up their hair.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They got gray hair. You know what I'm saying.
Everything.
Body and your hair.
So what's the difference? So some girls got to cover up their hair. That different religion.
No. They cover up their hair, but they really supposed to cover up.
Oh, okay. It's supposed to be everything.
Basically, like
Okay.
when you're wearing hijab, your shape is not supposed to show. So it can be something really baggy with your wraps.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, but in Atlanta they do their thing, but they're not. I can say they're not hoes. Like you know what I'm saying. They don't fuck with just anybody. They not fucking with nobody. You know what I'm saying. They just like they living in their own skin. They comfortable with who they are, but they also true to their religion. You know what I'm saying. They not out here doing nothing crazy. And so like I said, I never had these kind of conversations, and it just be doing something to me just hearing like just the pressure because I've been plotting on keeping them. I've been thinking of ways like, damn, what I gotta do? They do a lot. They do things for me like that's thoughtful. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a message I want to give, just listeners too. Like, I also feel like thoughtful people should hang with thoughtful people or date thoughtful people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be with somebody who's thoughtful. A lot of relationships be like
lopsided. Yeah.
It's always one-sided. It's always one thoughtful person.
Then the other one. Yeah, and that's just like. It's people out here that's thoughtful, and y'all kind of made me realize that too. And just it no matter what it is, like it be the smallest thing. So I pay attention to people. But but back to the eaters. That shit fucked me up. And then it's just like they both really under the same pressure because after her, she next.
You next.
Yeah.
And they
back to back.
we call them prospects. Prospects 1, prospect 2, prospect 3. They ain't sleep with none of the prospects, but they all trying to see like what you bring to the table.
Right.
All these prospects sometimes got red flags. A lot of these niggas, one of her prospects, this nigga, he was on a DR trip, Colombia trip. He done did all trips in a year, no trips. And he think he still got a chance.
We know what he on.
That prospect I been to, I said cut him. A lot of their prospects got to come to me first too. I'm another one, and then the dad.
Big bro.
Brothers Mako dead. Brothers Mako dead. Yeah, it's like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, their prospects not the best, but then they be in the same. The religion matters too. Like I want to say they big on.
You gotta be a Muslim for us
But
to marry you.
what I want to ask about that is like because times is changing. Is there any exceptions if you was to marry another religion and it's still, but the kid is raised under that?
So the thing is, the men have the opportunity.
Men can marry.
They can marry outside of Muslims.
Oh yeah.
But
Women
no.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a
it
double
makes
standard.
sense,
I ain't gonna say it's fucked up.
It's standard, but it makes sense though.
A lot of that
men
shit be
have more
double
power
standard, though.
than women.
True.
I mean, when you're with a man and he's acting a specific way, a lot of the time you can adapt to that and you can lose your religion. But when the man is the religion and the woman's not, the man is gonna take the lead.
That's true. That does make
He's the
sense.
alpha
That
man.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's the leader of the
Exactly.
family, essentially. So That makes sense.
Man, but then see, I got a few Muslim brothers, friends that I'm cool with. I get, a little chula with, and them niggas is hell on the scale. You know what I'm saying? Like, they only doing good during Ramadan. And,
You
but
know what?
A lot of them
I
on the
respect it.
To never judge because
Okay.
no matter
Everybody's on
what
their own
mistakes
path.
you make,
That's true. That's very true.
And I respect. It's a lot of stuff that I ain't gonna lie, I respect about the Muslim beliefs. Like it make a lot of sense. I just was just saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little ignorant, but what I could say is, this would blow my mind too. Like, my mom. No disrespect to her. My mom's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And, I remember, in our culture, when you have a kid early, like at 18, I remember the girl that could have a kid in high school senior year, it's like they throwing the flag and it's like, oh, you're a fuck up. Yeah, this kind of they look down on you in a sense. They kind of give up on you. My mom beat all those odds, but what I can say is, she had me early to where it's looked down upon. So you gotta fight those different, to get to where you're going. In their religion, when you have kids early, it's like, thank you, like we got one. You know what I'm saying? 17, 18 is the age they saying it's like it's lit for you.
For real?
You want to have as many kids as you can.
That's true.
Right now, they folks calling them like they like you getting old. You 40 something.
You behind.
They gonna say you 40 something. In their I want to say they culture. They folks tease them like you pushing 50. Really, they're good. In our mind, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell them all the time, like, no, y'all really just on time. You know what I'm saying? You perfect
I think
time.
our sisters married at like 20.
Yeah, so folks marry young,
Yeah.
19, 20. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
start having kids younger. I feel like your culture is like have kids and then like have a girlfriend for a while and then get married. Us is like get married young, have kids, and then like keep growing.
That sets y'all up for more success in the long run though, because
Yeah.
the emphasis on family, like
Yeah.
we're not taught that. Like,
Yeah, I feel like our culture doesn't have as many like baby. That's my baby mama. That's not really.
yeah,
That's not really a thing. Yeah, it's like it's more like
because in order for you to even have kids, that gotta be a wife.
yeah, that makes sense.
And that's just it makes sense. It'll also save a lot of troubles that niggas having now. You feel me? It do make sense. I think it just be the freedom thing about it. Like I said, my mom being like, when I'm gonna have some grandbabies.
she don't be asking you when are you gonna get married?
Yeah, but no disrespect to her, but she know me. She knows her dad.
exactly.
I'm a real Detroit player. But you know what I'm saying? I'm also respectful to women. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no baby mamas, but on purpose. But what I can say was that kind of messed me up because it was like you said, y'all mama like, where's your husband? That's the conversation. Like,
Yeah, it's
like,
leading off with that every
straight
time. Yeah,
women working, they ain't with that. She likes to work. Splash Sister woman. She has
Splash sisters too don't like to work.
she gonna put in the work. Her mom probably be on some shit like, what? You work? Like who do that? You know what I'm saying?
She says that's embarrassing. I can't believe that.
dang.
Working.
On shit like that, and it's just like, but you know what they say? It's the same what they say about women who do work. Y'all really be like, you unstoppable. It was something I just seen about that. It was just like women who can work and have that type of mindset. You really unstoppable. Like on some
But
shit.
the reason why they say like a woman shouldn't work is because once she becomes a worker and she becomes independent, she won't be as submissive. And in order for it to work, it's more of like the woman needs to be submissive to the man.
So do you agree with that?
So I agree with that.
I think
What you just
that's
said.
One opinion. I think
Like as far as being submissive.
women just aren't supposed to work. I think naturally men are supposed to be the leaders, take care of outside business, take care of the money. And
That's
women
true.
are supposed to take care of the house and the kids. I think that's normal.
Yeah,
It is.
I think it's number two.
I think that's a better culture because how's she supposed to create a home when she's running outside working with you?
She's supposed to take care of everything at the crib.
Yeah, who's gonna take care of kids? Who's gonna raise them with morals? I feel like that's the respectable thing to do.
And you gotta know the person you're dealing with. Cause I be feeling like some people pay be different. You gotta be a team too.
That's true.
Sometimes like if you are one, I never wanted to get into conversations like, oh, what's up with the 50-50, the bills? Y'all believe in bill splitting? Honestly, I don't, cause it's my belief. You know, I'm on some shit like I'm used to taking care of things. So if I got a girl doing this, you know what I'm saying? You can just take care of that. Yeah, help if you want to pay the utility bill, light bill, like on some shit. I guess. But as a man, you know, as they saying Godfather, a woman and I gotta get it right because I'm still on the shrooms and the liquor.
Spend my life trying not to be careless. Women and children can be careless, but not men.
You on your shit, and I just feel like,
But
yeah,
culturally, they raise our men. Like, our men are raised from a younger age to be like, all right, go out there, go to college, work hard, so you can support a wife.
yeah, that was.
So your wife ain't gotta work. You take care of the
That's
whole
what
family.
They train for that young. Like,
Yeah.
get that money early now.
Yeah, so y'all wouldn't even the average nigga wouldn't even come to y'all with no 50-50 type shit.
No,
Yeah.
that don't exist.
Hell no, they're not doing that. Yeah, they training them to literally, you gotta provide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta have this money put up so when you meet your wife, what you bring to the table. More so on our end, it's like, well, we around. I'm trying to get this money to get fresh, to get the chicks, trying to get like whips. It's just a little different, you know what I'm saying? And so, and it's no disrespect to what we was born to know or what we was raised in, but it's also good to just explore, you know, different like cultures. I mean, I'd be interested and intrigued to these type of things, and I just felt like some listeners would too. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like you guys also like stay in your like get out at 18 is like a real big like crazy thing for me because our boys they can stay until they get married.
Word.
So like
But
you don't
getting out
have
of
the pressure of like let
You're
me
not
go
even
hustle.
you're not even mature at that time. 18 to honestly between 18 and 25, you still like growing. Like
Yeah, your brain ain't developed to you
Yeah, you
25,
you
26.
still like I always call myself a late bloomer. I'm the turtle. I catch on real late to everything, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get there. And like this with anything, school. I finished late with school, but I finished. I feel like just with anything I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish late. But I was a late bloomer when it came to like just anything, and yeah, that shit is fucking retarded. Like how we be big on like kicking folks out of 18, but it's also like you don't pay the bills in here. You do what you want, you know.
Yeah.
Till you pay your own bills, then you can goddamn do what you want to do.
I mean, family structure for a lot of us ain't even set up for that type shit. Like if your mom, single mom, was struggling, like you know, you trying to get out the crib, or you trying to get to a better situation compared to you know a 2-parent family where you know your siblings there, everybody at the house taken care of. So you know it's a little different coming from a lot of black families, especially depending on you know what your family look like in our culture. So like for me, a single mom, I gotta get out the crib. It ain't shit here for me. I got to go. So
I gotta get mine.
gotta get mine. I gotta go work on me.
Because a lot of dudes, with single moms, you know, we want to provide for our moms.
Yeah,
So
a lot of times you think you can't do that at the crib.
I gotta hit this field. You know,
Facts.
I gotta jump off the porch a little earlier and provide for the family. But everybody don't got that hustle in them either. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how niggas get fucked up too. Like you taking risks for the family. But yeah, man, like these all conversations that we didn't have, and I just be like, what? That shit just be fucking me up. The dating and marry shit, like I feel like a lot of women, you know. I remember y'all said y'all got a friend who did this blueprint of saved herself till marriage, had a kid, got married within a month, like or something like that. Y'all had a friend who it worked for her. So Splash Sister 2, she's on that route. She's trying to like, you know what I'm saying? I want the same situation, and it's like, yeah, it works. But dang, I gotta marry somebody out, you know, that my father might have picked out for me. But it's all covered with love though. Like at the end of the day, I was like, damn, this shit wrong. But I know their parents is doing it out of love. Like it's all
Out of good
love.
place. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
it's
help
coming
you.
from a good place at the end of the day. It just what I can respect from them. Splashes too for real because she's not trying to go back. She's trying to fight the grain. She's like, I'm gonna get a job. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this. And Splashes one, she was raised a little different. Like it's the big sister, little sister. Like she's in a sense spoiled. And then she the sister go. I'm like that with mine. I'm the one who went through everything.
Yeah, Trent spoiled.
Yeah, it's
like he caught the easy end of the stick.
Shovel snow. He don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So that's how she is, and so it's kind of nothing for her too. Okay, I'm gonna work for my bills. You know what I'm saying? I know I can find a husband, or you can go this route, and it can be that. And it's really just like I don't like the pressure. I don't fuck with it. I've been real irritated for, you know, niggas don't know why I've been a little agitated. It's because of them leaving. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if Splashes one leave, one of my situation might leave. And I'm fucked up about that. And so, yeah. But the dating, the married shit just be fucking me up because, like, you know, I feel like
better.
I like a lot of women would say themselves from heartbreak if they, because some dudes on some shit like, I fucked my chick on the first night. Yeah, look what we had now. It's lit. You never know for some people's situations. Then some niggas supposed to give it up and then go ghost. You know what I'm saying? Now you didn't say, but what if you saved yourself to a marriage and this shit not hitting on that? That's the worst thing that could possibly happen. But then how would you know that if it's your version?
If it's your first time,
you wouldn't know.
Or nobody would have anything to compare it to. So
Exactly.
You'd be like, this is amazing.
It is.
Amazing. I ain't gonna lie. So Splash is what got this saying, this is amazing. Wow. That's really her word. It's actually pretty funny. But no, that makes perfect sense. Like you saving yourself from the trouble because you waited till marriage. Exactly. I don't know what the fuck is this out here. You for me.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, and so it makes.
And then you make it work. Like you guys both waited, you got married, and you're like, all right, let's figure this out. And you thinking everybody's on that, so in your head, you're like, this is fine.
90% of the time though, the husbands, these niggas, they already.
90% of the time.
The dudes, they out here fucking. You feel me?
So that's interesting though, cause like, I mean, I guess y'all don't know, but do a lot of Muslim women cheat, or are they scared? Like. Really? Yeah, like they in a situation like, and the dude is bad, or.
Well, the thing is, culturally, I think when you marry young, or like when you marry somebody and you waited for them for so long, you're also allowed to marry other women in our culture, which is not the same in your culture. So there's no need for him to cheat.
It's okay.
No, it's not even okay. It's he could come up to you and talk to you about it. Like, are you okay with me having a second wife? And that's your decision whether you want.
And you got it. You can afford it. You gotta afford it though. You gotta take care of all of them equally. Yeah, I mean, you know we talked about it. It's like you gotta take care of all of them equally though.
Which is really hard. So logically, most men don't do it.
Yeah.
But some men do.
Yeah. But it ain't like you can get one big house and have 4 wives.
Everybody has to have their
separate lives.
So damn. So you paying the mortgage here. Gotta spend time with your kids here. And if you can't do that, then don't even set yourself up for that.
Right. Man is built the way like I want to live for this woman. I want to love this woman. I want to like raise my kids. I want to have a healthy home. A lot of the time, there's no reason to look otherwise.
Yeah, I agree.
So cheating, I feel like is like you had a taste of other people, and then you're like, maybe I should go cheat on this person today. But if you do it the right way, you wouldn't even know, and you wouldn't be like, let me go cheat.
It also don't help with social media right now because where you think of all the options, right? In a world like you think it's so many options out there, when in reality you don't. You know, it's a lot of side social media, so that shit fucking the game up in a whole nother sense. That's why when I find my wife, I'm deleting my Instagram.
I'm about to delete mine soon, brother.
Oh yeah.
I'm out.
Congrats, brother.
Thank you.
He just broke the news today. He about his little thing.
I'm proposing soon. Yeah. I'm out the game.
You out. Finished. Hanging the jersey up.
It's done.
Congratulations.
Nah, that's what's up.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
We gonna get there.
For sure. I might gotta convert. I'm talking shit. But yeah, we didn't have talks, you know what I'm saying? I be thinking, like I said, I'm big on like the universe, and I know it's a God out there. So with that being said, it's just like, yeah, man, I be getting messed up about this. A bunch of shit, like, yeah, just the expectations. It just be fucking me up, man. And I gotta figure out some type of plan to like figure this shit out, bro.
I got a question. So let's say hypothetically, so Splash Sister 1, you more so like going against the grain, right? Like, so what would happen if Splash Sister 2, like you go back home and then you like, nah, I'm gonna stay here, thug it out, figure it out. So like, is it like they just gonna be on your ass about like, you know, what you got going on, or like?
Naturally, our dad just wants us closer to home.
Oh, okay.
And then the second thing is like, she's getting to an age where she needs to get married. Not like everybody wants to get married, like all women. That's the goal, right?
Right.
You finish college, you want to get married, you want to have kids. She's getting to that age where she needs to get married. So he's like, let's speed this up.
All right.
Because ain't shit in Atlanta. You done had all this time to find something in Atlanta.
So you don't got no choice. That's what I was asking. So like,
man, I ain't gonna lie, they got options. They got 6-figure deals, 7-figure deals, the model on the table, but they turn it down because what y'all mama say it is. type of money.
Bad money's not good money.
So like, yeah, all money ain't good money. You know, but they could. It's like options. Like it's respectable. I mean, it's what they
of
race.
course we could live the way we want to live if we
Right.
want to live that way, and of course they'll respect it. It's just like we respect our religion. Too.
Right. That's how you was raised. You believe in the morals and.
For sure.
We want to get married.
Okay.
We want that prospect to marry.
It's just the dating pool got a little turds
You know,
in it.
going against the
Little
grain
pee-pee.
made me realize my parents were right.
Yeah.
Like, being out here dating and doing all the stuff that I shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah.
It made me realize I should have just been doing what my parents said.
That makes
Now
sense.
I'm like in that.
Parents do be right though.
They do be right.
But
Yeah.
it take you a while to figure
Yeah.
Age and just growing, like you
You
said.
realize they have your best
Yeah.
interest.
Yeah.
It's just how they kind of how they
Sometimes how they
display.
come off.
Yeah, how they come off.
how they
And then
say
sometimes
it.
when you're younger, you're like, man, I could go live my life, and like this is not it. And then you realize, wow, that was really it.
Right. I should have listened to them.
No, for sure. All the time you think with parents, like you like, I should listen to what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's but yeah, like you said, in hindsight, you was thinking like, then he had my best interest. I still, like I said, you know, I'm super positive. You good though. Like I said, she got some prospects on the table. They still got to go through the background checks. We got to do some different shit.
It's gonna work out for sure.
Hell yeah, and yeah, man, it's just like we got to do better as a community, as a bunch of stuff. You know, we not organized.
You know who fault it is though, right? The white man's.
So you saying the reason we not organized and why we ain't got no
Yeah, all this shit, bro. Like the black family, like the white niggas not organized, bro. Like they don't, like, bro. The black family being together is powerful, like in any culture. Like you look at other cultures, like family is important. Like you know they all take care of each other. They put emphasis on family. Like literally, all your friends you know who's not from America, from here, their family is tight more than likely. Like same for me. So it's like in black culture, that's not the normal. You listen to the music, you look at, you know, the people we look up to, everybody getting divorced, everybody with different people. Is like, it ain't no emphasis on that. So
I mean, black culture like emphasizes get bitches and get money. I feel like that's like what niggas come out of school and they be like, I'm gonna go make money, buy cars, and get a whole lot of women.
buy cars for the women. It's like I'm gonna go buy designer for the women. I'm gonna go do this.
Plural.
Yeah, exactly.
everything for the hoes.
Yeah,
I'm a victim. No kizzy. I'm a little more disciplined, but I'm a victim for sure. I'm like, I gotta get this paper.
we all been a victim, brother.
Yeah, like that's what they
I feel
want.
like us, our first dates. With
But I
men-
told y'all who fucked the game up too.
They do.
So I want to say Nigerians live the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Because they still on their culture
they
shit.
get
where
that-
Nah, they is on that culture
Yeah,
shit too.
Where they
When
still
they're
have their
settling,
laying
I
out.
say they fucked up the game from my era because, like I said, I was in the era of flirting, right? Like you don't really need no money, you just taking McDonald's. It was a shift at like 21, 22. I'm like, these niggas acting different. I gotta have something put up. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it started hitting niggas at like 20, like 18, a little late. Oh yeah, stop touching it. It's gonna.
I
fuck
see
it.
that
It's
shit
gonna-
just broke.
But no, let me see. Take it down. Let me see how it look. Oh yeah, you can. No, look. I seen the strings hanging.
I kept touching this shit 'cause I couldn't see.
No,
I'm
look.
like,
No, look. I seen it on hanging by a thread. So I didn't know how long your shit was gonna last. Boogie been incognito for me. You good still?
it's
on
all
camera.
good.
You good? Like you still ain't gonna know who you is, brother. Them warrants, they ain't gonna find you.
It's all good. We was talking about that new PPP last episode.
Yeah, I know.
Keep it on the low.
You supposed to. Don't say that.
Feeling you? That nigga a munch. Nigga eat it, he ate it for lunch. Bitch on my body, I
Yeah, man. I don't know where I was at, but like just doing it for the hoes got a lot of my niggas locked up. Freedom boys. You feel me?
I feel like if black culture like emphasized marriage and like
Do it for a wife.
do it
not
for a
hoe.
wife, not
Yeah.
for a hoe,
But it's gotta do that from the gate.
they gotta do it from early on.
You gotta do that early. You gotta like it's really too late. But it's like you gotta like Scrooge out that shit early. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
it gotta be a good example for someone. You know what I'm saying? You see, right now we crabs in the barrel sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We don't work. It's just that's why I said it's too late. But maybe down like about 50, maybe the generation that's coming with that TikTok shit and different, like
I feel like
born into
with
it.
our next generation, our kids.
Gotta
maybe
change.
Yeah, that's the good change
Another
point.
thing about Splash Sister One, she makes me feel old all the time. You know, I think she said what Snoop was dead. Yeah, she thought Snoop Dogg.
Whoa.
Guys, he's not dead. He's alive.
Yeah, she thought Snoop Dogg was
You
dead.
thought Snoop was dead? You tried to kill Uncle Snoop?
Snoop done been through so much. Snoop didn't beat a murder charge. He didn't beat the Tupac era.
Yeah, Snoop been
That's why I
around.
thought he was dead.
Nah, you right.
Snoop been around.
She didn't know who
I
did
just seen Snoop in with Deion Sanders them at JSU.
Oh, for real?
Like he old school be kicking shit.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about Snoop too long, but the commercial he got with the Corona,
Amazing.
it's amazing. When he be like, when the white boy was like, he rapped for him, and then he's like, you like it? He was like, yeah, that was incredible. And then he let like five. He was like, incredibly bad.
I ain't see that shit.
That was incredible. Believe bad. You know what I'm saying? But no, Snoop killed that shit. Like I said, she made me feel old all the time. Even I was telling her about Robin jeans. She was like, "What are those?" I showed her Robin jeans. She was like,
You know what those are?
Yeah, I know what Robins are.
But now she was like, "What are those?" She violated. She like,
Awful.
these shits look terrible. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Damn, how old are you? No, I'm curious.
bro, she's 26, bro. 25, 26.
25. Slowly
25
roll.
or 26.
Just turned 25.
Between 24 and 28. She around that age.
Okay.
Incognito.
Lil Young,
1
yeah.
year is
Yeah.
really big for us.
Nah, that's a fact.
25.
But at the same time, yeah, man, it's just a sad day, man. I think I should have played a little sad song during the intro, but we gonna figure this shit out. But I told you, like, y'all know why they call me Draymond Curry?
Tell him.
Tell them again.
Tell him.
Cause on the defensive end, I'm like Draymond. I know what I'm doing on the offensive end. You know what I'm saying? Curry. And gave them the name Splash Sisters.
I don't heard this story about 10 times. I feel like our listeners done heard you tell the reason why you call yourself Draymond Curry about 15 times.
They gotta know, brother. They gotta know.
I be seeing niggas in the comments like Draymond Curry. Like, huh?
Yeah, it's like that's my Wi-Fi connection.
It is. And I ain't even know. I'm like, Draymond Curry, huh?
Yeah, that shit
I should have known that.
You know, we might
That
gotta-
was you.
If you know, you know.
All right.
If you don't, you broke.
There you
That's
go.
just what it is. This kind of like, this is kind of just like with this conversation. Like we just had to put the people down. But is there anything y'all want to say? Like any shout outs or anything? Oh yeah, I ain't supposed to say nothing. Y'all supposed to keep this shit on the low. Shout out to your
Shout
future,
out to-
your
shout out to
future
Moses.
husband.
Shout out to the
Future
prospects.
husband.
Shout out to the
Prospects.
prospects.
Y'all niggas get right.
Get right.
Y'all about to miss out.
Nah, they gonna get a temperature
Shout
check
out to Mecca.
for sure.
Y'all gotta get through his temperature check first, though.
Yeah, it's a few levels that I ain't going. You feel
Gonna
me?
see right through the bullshit.
And Boogie, I really, I pray you find yourself, brother. Because wearing the thing.
The kufi, I don't wear my kufi no more.
I know you don't. I just wanted to bring it up though. I was like, yeah, he was wearing this thing one time. Shit was
Yeah. See, the backstory on the
You did the
kufi,
same thing with your motorcycle thing.
I just saw my bike.
Yeah, you be going through these little phases in life where you just be like, let me try it.
But see, the kufi was when I went bald. See, I went bald. Folks don't know that.
Oh yeah.
And I had to put my trust in Allah, put my kufi on, pray, and my hair came back.
Look at that. And then you just ditched the kufi.
I ditched the kufi after my hair came back. I shouldn't have.
That's
Pray
fine.
for all that, and then you ditched it.
Yeah.
That's messed up, dog.
I got my hair back though. Shout out to Allah.
Yeah. I thought it was Allah.
It is.
Allah, God, same thing.
You said Allah. You said something.
Allah.
Also, what do Ishma mean? Ishma.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, it's the same thing.
Inshallah.
Like praying for the future. Like when you say something, you be like,
Inshallah.
I want to get that money, inshallah.
Inshallah,
Like,
you know,
if
Allah
God is
comes.
willing.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. What y'all say? I gotta say when I say who my daddy is.
Ibn
Ibn.
Marcus.
Ibn Big Mako.
Yeah.
Ibn Marcus. Yeah, that means who my
Ibn.
dad was. Or whatever.
I ain't never heard that one. Y'all just put me on the song.
Yeah, man. But But yeah, like I said, this was just, I don't know, like we had conversations just sitting here talking, and I just kind of was like, man, this shit didn't be recorded.
Oh, you've been telling me about them for a minute. I've heard so many good stories about y'all.
Yeah, these are my girls.
He
man.
always talking about y'all. I seen that nice gift y'all gave my boy too. He was talking about y'all being thoughtful. Y'all so sweet.
Nah, for sure. Like they do so much for me. That's why this shit hurted me. Like, this shit really like got me irritated. But you know, we locked in for life.
Yeah, Mako gonna be at the wedding for sure. He got 2 weddings to attend.
Hell yeah, they know what's
Real
up.
soon.
I'm gonna be there.
Uncle Mako.
And if y'all think that one thing gonna get married on me, it's not happening. I'll finish it off. Yeah. At the same time, yeah.
So calm.
At the same time, though, yeah, like I love them. I just wanted to just, get this out the way. All respect to, our religion. And I just kind of want to give people an insight. I feel like I missed some stuff. Like I said, we kind of did this on some, like, one of them leaving tomorrow. And I was like, oh, we still got to do it. And they was like, we doing it tonight. And so, we doing it tonight, and here we are. We missing a mic. We doing the progress of a perfection thing, though. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I still want to push with our
Progress
listeners.
over perfection.
As much as I be wanting shit to be perfect, it's more about the progress and just like, just rolling with it. You know what I'm saying? And also what I want people to get out of this is just like, yeah, you never know like what other people be going through. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think your problems are serious with your nigga leaving you for shouting them, that's nothing compared to you really got to get married to a nigga you might not like. You know what I'm saying? And have kids or whatever, but you gonna make it work out of just respect for him. It's just a little different. I feel like it was a word that I had at the time. Like I said, these shrooms still on my back. Like I said, it made me realize the direction I needed to go. It was some shit. But I told y'all how I fucked around and popped the Adderall the night before. That's what fucked me up.
You doing a lot.
Listen, I bought a little midget, like the ones right for the same nigga. When I think about it, because I'm like, I want to have a good night, right? I didn't know nothing about you.
I don't know why you did that.
It was stupid. With that being said, I barely slept the day before, bro. Now, when I was on it, I ain't tell nobody but Slim. The whole time, I was telling him, like, bro, I popped the fucking Adderall. And that's why I kind of had a headache the next morning and my head was fucked. I was like, why I take that shit? And so I feel like the effects of that, because let me tell you, that Adderall was cut with fentanyl. And so with that being said, I take that with, I was playing with my life, I take that with the mushroom bar. I have both forces fighting.
You got a lot going on up there.
So, and let them tell you, they was like, you was tripping.
Yeah. He was tripping so bad.
I wasn't tripping like running around going losing my mind.
No.
They said I was super funny though.
Yeah, you were.
I was super funny. I had everybody laughing.
And it was like a
You could die laughing on them shits. Like niggas be crying laughing on that shit.
Hey, I was
crying like
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
it was the start of it all.
I felt like that made it worse. I feel like me laughing, it like made that shit like.
Nah, it make you like higher. Like
Yeah, bro. Because at the point I'm like, I felt like the tables was moving. She said some shit randomly like my chest tight. That shit had me rolling. They was like she could die.
you laughing.
I'm whole time like no, but I still go get her water. Like my conscience is like no,
He's
look out.
handing me water while he's dying.
Go get. It was like the Joker, like with that nigga that laughed on Batman. He just can't stop with the gap. Man, that shit was expensive.
It's hard to be in a bad mood on shrooms, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like hippies in like what the 60s, 70s, that they always on shrooms. Like everybody was happy.
Yeah, for the niggas who take that shit.
That's what he said. It made us all really happy.
Yeah.
But again, it's your vibe too, because if you're around.
Then we took it with liquor.
Oh.
No, we started drinking and we didn't feel none of it.
For real. For real.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Like no hangover, no nothing, bro. Like
That shit a vibe.
I don't know, bro. Either they liquor out there just not right or
No,
something.
they had us messed up the
The
day
night
before.
before, yeah. So it's just
It was mostly rum in Bahamas, right? Or they had to.
we was on we was a rubber
Yeah,
side
it's
of
mostly rum when I was out
No,
there.
we had
we was on some rubber
Okay.
Casamigos, so it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was I don't know, but at the same time, it's something I'll never forget. I'll never take it again.
Don't say never, bro. 'Cause
He's
I might
like, we
take-
made a rule, only on vacation.
Yeah, I might do it one more time or some shit.
It's some cool shit on the beach,
Without
like
me taking
vacation type shit.
Oh,
If you had seen the moon
That shit was fucking us up.
For real?
We saw them.
Something.
Like, that shit was doing something. Oh, God. Listen, the stars was doing
I believe y'all.
No, listen.
I'm happy y'all ain't seen nothing else because I'm the type of nigga see a mermaid or something crazy
We was trying not to look.
and be like, y'all seen that?
I seen something in the water. I just ain't saying it. It was shit that I was seeing. My whole thing was like,
You trying to keep it to yourself? He trying to hold it in.
Yeah, but he did say, don't go next to the water. I done seen something.
He trying to hold it in.
It was so much shit I'm holding. I'm like, stop I want y'all to
He ain't
pay.
trying to sound crazy.
I want nobody to pay. The whole time, bro. That shit was a
He was
experience.
tripping so bad.
Oh my
That shit
God.
funny as fuck.
I was crying tears, just kind of like right now. But just worse. But
Nah, the shrooms do it to you. Everybody take some shrooms, please, listeners.
yeah, take
You
it
gotta
again.
try it.
No,
Gotta
listen,
try some shrooms.
No vibes on
I got them too if you need them.
to the niggas who take them everyday recreational use, seek help. That's all I gotta say. That shit not right. You're not,
Nah, some people do. Some people do that shit.
you're not
Like,
supposed to take it every day.
nah, some
I
people do
refuse
though.
to believe that.
Like, I know a nigga who used to play in the NFL, and he, them niggas be a little fucked up in the head.
PTSD.
CTE.
Oh, CT, yeah.
And he said he got introduced to shrooms, and he feel better. Like, nigga take them shits every day in the morning, and it help him out. So
Chocolate bars.
he do chocolate. They got him in pill forms. He do the regular shrooms.
Pills.
Microdose though, it's called microdosing. So like, folks microdose. Like you take a little bit in the morning, like
when
throughout
you
your
take
day,
something,
you feel it. You feel good.
Tolerance.
Yeah. So microdosing is cool. I ain't gonna lie. I wake up sometime. I might eat two bars of shrooms, the chocolate,
Your tolerance is getting up there, brother.
and I still feel high, but I feel good though. I can go through. It's something you could drive, go through your day.
He
Like,
records on Instagram. Yeah, he was like, I'm on shrooms, I'm tripping. When you posted that video, I was like,
I was high as fuck. I was in
You was on
Bahamas
the
too though.
beach. You was on
Yeah,
the
I was
beach.
in Bahamas too. I was high as fuck.
that shit was funny.
Yeah, I was too high.
Should fuck you up more though.
That's what they say when
It make
you're
you.
supposed
I
to
wanted to be
nature.
grounded though. Like I wanted my feet in the sand. Like you feel more in tune. Like, it's really like some hippie shit. Like you feel more like in tune with the earth.
If
Like
it was anything I wish, I was just, me and my boo, we was listening to Marvin Gaye. I wish we would have listened to Tim's.
some Timbs.
In the mind in the morning. If I had rewind the hands of time, we would have played that shit. That would have been a song for them. In the mind in the morning.
That shit that join your vibe.
Yeah, that was gonna have me in a happy place. Yeah, we finna wrap this thing up, man. Like I said, man, thank you for coming to the show again. Like I said, I also didn't feel like I
appreciate
gave
y'all.
y'all the proper introduction like I was supposed to because, like I said, we just going. It was gonna never be perfect. As much as I wanted this interview to be as like on point as I can, it was gonna never be like that. But I got so much respect for them. Everything was gonna be covered. I'm gonna make sure nothing gets out there to like embarrass their family. That was the whole thing. That was like my whole thing. And yeah, if y'all, we friends for life. Y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to pop up out there on y'all real soon. And yeah, we finna wrap this thing up. And you good?
Yeah, it's a pleasure meeting y'all. I'm glad I got to meet y'all before y'all left. Thank y'all for coming to the podcast.
Yeah.
Like this was a great episode.
And if you listen, don't forget to subscribe. Okay?
Subscribe, follow us.
Yeah.
Mako. That's what you was hearing.
Chill. Chill on the voices. Turn this thing off.